This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making the headlines.
On number 1, the Presidency on Monday dismissed claims that the proposed tax reform bills currently before the National Assembly would disproportionately benefit Lagos and Rivers States at the expense of northern Nigeria. In a statement issued by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, the Presidency described such insinuations as reckless and baseless, affirming that the bills aim to reform and strengthen Nigeria's tax system without harming the economic interest of any region. On number 2, the federal government has called on the International Criminal Court (ICC) to suspend its ongoing probe into alleged rights violations by the Nigerian military in the fight against insurgency. Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Prince Lateef Fagbemi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, described the investigation as unfair and demoralizing to service members risking their lives to combat terrorism. Speaking during an official briefing, the Attorney General of the Federation pointed out that the ICC's preliminary examination into alleged crimes in Nigeria has lingered for over 14 years without resolution. He called for greater collaboration between Nigeria and international partners in addressing security challenges while respecting the country's judicial processes. On number 3, Nigerians are bracing for tougher economic conditions as foodstuff transporters under the Amalgamated Union of Foodstuff and Cattle Dealers of Nigeria warn of significant increases in food prices during December. Speaking to Vanguard newspapers, the national president of the association, Mohammed Tahir, blamed the rising cost on premium motor spirit, PMS and diesel, coupled with daily extortion and multiple taxation on federal highways for the looming crisis. The warning adds to the economic strain many households are already experiencing due to high inflation and dwindling purchasing power. On number 4, Justice Jude Onwegbuzie of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday, December 2, 2024, ordered the final forfeiture of sprawling estate in Abuja to the federal government. The estate, located on plot 109 Cadastre Zone C09 Lokogoba District, covers 150,500 square meters and contains 753 duplexes and apartments. It is the largest single asset recovery by the EFCC since its establishment in 2003. The property, linked to a former top government official, was forfeited under the EFCC mandate to recover proceeds of corruption. Justice Onwegbuzie ruled that the respondent failed to provide sufficient justification to retain ownership of the property. And lastly, a devastating fire swept through the only market in Trademore Estate, Lugbe, Abuja, in the early hours of Monday, leaving residents reeling in shock. The blaze reportedly started around 3:30 a.m. shortly after electricity was restored to the area by the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company. The fire engulfed the market before emergency responders could arrive, destroying property worth millions of naira.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of this update.